This is Hollywood. The Weinstein Company brings us Paddington, a big screen realization of the delightful children's character created by Michael Bond, a polite bear which first appeared in book form in October of 1958. Since that time, Paddington Bear, named after the British railway station of that name, has appeared in over 20 books, which have been translated into 30 languages across 70 titles and have sold more than 30 million copies worldwide. On the screen, this story relates how a bear from darkest Peru travels to England only with a tag around his neck which reads, "Please look after this bear. Thank you." As he makes his way to the railway station in an uncertain future, he has a new adversary with an unusual connection to the bear, which learns of his arrival.
Yes.
There was some weird sort of animal at the dock today.
Oh, yes?
I was doing my rounds as usual when I spotted something sticky on the deck of the boat. I think they were paw prints. Must have been in there all the way from Peru. Seems to have lived on nothing but marmalade.
Did you say marmalade? What happened to him?
He sneaked out in the mail van.
Yes.
I tracked him as far as Paddington Station.
Good.
But then he disappeared.
I'm sorry. It's just that creature means a great deal to me.
Why? Is he endangered?
He is now.
Nicole Kidman, quite icy there, playing a Natural History Museum taxidermist to the delight and fear of children of all ages. She offers a nice element to the tale of Paddington, who arrives at his namesake station hoping to find the hospitality he had been told of in his bare youth in Peru. The Brown family happens along, and one by one they find him, well, charming. Mr. Brown, played by Hugh Bonneville, finds him a little harder to swallow.
Oh, yes, that is good. So, what's your name? Do bears even have names?
Of course we do. My name is...
Beg your pardon? Right.
Well, go on. You try it. Look at the throat. Mr. Brown, that is extremely rude.
Seems like one might take a bit of time to learn bear, even phonetically. The Browns take him in, temporarily of course, largely due to the enthusiasm and nurturing instinct of Mrs. Brown, played by Sally Hawkins. The movie is an absolute joy, handsomely made and engaging for both children and adults. I didn't have high hope for it when entering the screening and came out happy, very happy to be delighted with it. The kids at the screening also seem to enjoy it, which is always a good sign. In addition to Bonneville and Kidman, you'll hear Imelda Staunton voicing Paddington's aunt, also a bear, of course, and you'll see one of my favorite British actors, Jim Broadbent, who enriches any movie in which he appears. In this, he plays the owner of an antique shop that will help Paddington find important information about his past. The shop is pure English eccentric. Is that a style? And wonderful. Broadbent's look in this movie is reminiscent of Benny Hill's toy maker in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. One of our MAB reporters caught up with him when this movie was being made, and he talks about the set's crepuscular interior.
It's a great set, the real Portobello antique emporium, wonderful. You get in there and there's so, I love those shops anyway, and then to go in and see it, this wonderful, even more exciting version of it, and so many things in there I'd like to take home, but sadly I can't.
Oh, how I understand that. Paddington is directed by Paul King, who co-wrote the screenplay. The Motion Picture Association of America has given this a PG rating. To paraphrase Paddington's tag, please look after this movie. Thank you. This is your pal, Matías Bombal, bidding you a fond farewell.